There are two problems. Firstly, we should be selective.
But this is about skills or numbers. Are they a problem because there's 400,000
The single most important criteria should be that we want people to come into this country who've got a skill to bring, who economically are going to earn more than £27,500 a year, which means they will be net contributors to the UK economy. We want people who haven't got criminal records. We want people who are going to bring a benefit to the country.
So you would have some... So you check on what they're capable of earning.
But what you do is you give people work permits. You see what we've done? We've mingled everything. If you want to go to America and get a job with a broadcast station there, off you go. You get a 2-year work permit. You have to have your own medical insurance, or perhaps the firm pay for it. And after 2 years, you're expected to leave. And what we've done is we've merged, because of the EU, the right to work with the right to settle.
OK, but we still haven't got clear whether your objection is to the overall numbers, that there are too many people living in Britain now, because a lot of you
there are too many people.
There are too many people. So getting people out, whatever skills they have, would be a good idea, would it not?
Having people coming with skills is a good thing, but not clearly.
Well, someone's got to go.
Clearly not. Well, you cannot say to people.
Or not come.
You cannot say to people who've come legally that you must go. And I've never advocated that we do that. What I am saying is that it is madness to extend this open border policy, the ability to use the education system and the health system to yet 29 million more people in Romania and Bulgaria.
I mean, you mentioned the impact there on kind of social services, on public services there. And I've got a quotation here about the impact of immigration on the existing population. For reasons which they could not comprehend, the indigenous population found themselves made strangers in their own country, their wives unable to obtain hospital beds in childbirth, their children unable to obtain school places, their homes and neighbourhoods changed beyond recognition. I mean, you'd agree with that, would you?
In a lot of England, that's true.
And you know where that's from, don't you?
I don't know.
Enoch Powell's Rivers of Blood speech.
Is it?
So-called Rivers of Blood.
Well, what he was warning about was that if you have a large influx of people into an area that change an area beyond recognition, there is tension. That basic principle is right. The key to the immigration debate is, do our politicians have any control of it or not? And the answer is no. Because we're members of the European Union, we cannot decide as a nation who comes to live, work and settle in our country.
So you've got to get us out of the EU. It's the only answer from your point of view.
If you want to control immigration policy, you cannot do that and stay a full member of the European Union.
OK, and what then happens to those, because looking at your policy, those EU nationals, we've left the EU, those EU nationals who haven't lived here for 7 years, they have to go. They're not allowed work permits, are they?
As I said earlier, you cannot say to people who came legally, you should not be here. I mean, that would be an unconscionable thing for any political party to do. What we're going to have to do is work out benefit entitlement. And I think this needs redefinition. I mean, Mr. Cameron is saying that EU migrants should not get benefits for 5 years. For 3 months.
No, but it's
I would have thought 5 years.
It's just this policy.